Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the middle of February 2021. We are going to just jump right in here and take a look at your current energies with this main spread. And then we are going to clarify at the end with the little tarot here and see what additional details want to come up for you here, Libra. But Libra, this is very nice. You start off with the sun right off the bat, so definitely a lot of happiness coming in for you here. We'll take that. Why not? I would make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time here, Libra. But look at this, Ten of Pentacles as well. This is like a very positive new beginning coming in for you here, Libra. In a lot of ways, I feel like saying this is just kind of like things going how you expect them to. And that might sound very simple, Libra, but we go from the King of Pentacles to the Fool to this Ten of Pentacles, and you have this by the book card. I feel that this reading overall is saying that for a very long time that you maybe would be working on a relationship or a project or a business, whatever it is you're working on, and I feel like you expected things to work a certain way. And of course, you know, because of life, things probably just never worked out how you wanted them to. And this last row is really saying that I feel like, you know, this might not be something that lasts for a very long period of time, but like right now, I feel like this is saying that things are just going to go by the book. I feel like things are just going to go according to plan. So you can't beat that, Libra. This is a very nice energy for you. You start off with this potential card here. So something has a lot of potential. Yeah, it's like you're waking up to the potential of something here. You have this Illumination card, and it's coming up with the sun here. The sun is a card of enlightenment, and the sun can represent a realization. It's like you could be kind of waking up to something here. It's not quite as dramatic as the tower, of course. You know, the tower can represent like a sudden revelation, a sudden realization. So I wouldn't say that this is very sudden, but I do feel it could be something where you're like, oh, you know, this has a lot of potential, whatever this is for you. And so what is it? Well, you have the Four Wands, the Sun, and the King of Pentacles. Obviously, you know, the easy answer is that this could be a relationship coming in for you here. Something very permanent that will probably last for a very long period of time. I feel like some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. Really what stands out to me here is fire, earth, and air. So it could be any sign. And when we clarify, we'll probably get more specific as to what sign it could be. Could be a Leo. But for some of you, you could be waking up to the fact that there's a person who has a lot of potential, and there's a person who could last for a very long period of time. We go King of Pentacles, the Fool, to the Ten of Pentacles. Damn, Libra, this is like a permanent relationship. Ten of Pentacles, to me, is the best love card in the deck, because Ten of Pentacles is, you know, everything you desire. It is the tree of life. It's like, it's not just a relationship. The Ten of Pentacles is leaving a legacy. You know, it's something much more significant than just a relationship. This has been coming up for a lot of people, so, you know, it doesn't really surprise me. Clearly, there's something going on in the energy, but I feel like there's a lot of happiness coming in for you here. For others, I'm getting something about a second chance here, but I'm not referring to like a second chance in a relationship. I feel that for some of you, it's like maybe you saw something that had a lot of potential in the past, and maybe you didn't, you know, take advantage of the opportunity. I do feel that this first row is kind of like saying that you could be getting a second chance at some sort of opportunity, probably an opportunity to make money. So it could be one of those things where it's like maybe you missed out on an opportunity to get a certain job or position. It's like I feel like you could be almost getting a second chance at that here. You have the Four Wands. For some of you, I'm getting like this thing of like FOMO, like fear of missing out on that Four Wands. I almost feel like you see people celebrating something here, and you're like, I want some of that, whatever this celebration is. We're going to clarify, and again, we'll see what this celebration is. But again, I feel like you see people celebrating, and you're like, I want some of that. I want to get it. I want to get in on the party. And that's kind of like what's popping into my head with this Four Wands. There's something really wonderful that you see happening. It could be in any area of your life. I do feel like this could be financial. It's kind of weird because a lot of the readings have been talking about investments, so do not take this as financial advice, number one, Libra. But number two, you know, I would say that to me, the astrology is just bonkers this year for investments, and probably for the next couple of years. So I'm all for investing your money, trust me. But what I would say is I would do your research and make sure you're paying attention to your investments. I feel like there's a lot of money to be made, but you're going to have to pay attention, because I feel like things are kind of like all over the place. So I would just pay attention. But this looks really nice. You have this otter spirit here. It says you are never alone. This has come up for several people in these mid-monthly readings. This card in particular, if you don't know, I shuffle all the decks before I do every single reading, but I just don't do it on camera because, you know, I'm not going to sit here for like 30 minutes shuffling on camera, right? But I feel that this has come up for a lot of people. I feel like there could be a lot of co-creative energy coming in for people. There's like some co-creation cards in these decks as well, and those cards have all come up for a lot of people this month. So I do feel like it's saying, you know, that you don't have to carry a bunch of burdens on your own, Libra. But you have the Two of Swords here, the Fool, and the Nine of Wands with this Eight of Pentacles here. Number one, I feel like this is saying open up to allow people to help you. Even this Ten of Pentacles, it's like there's a bunch of people on this card, right? For the Ten of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is a good card, but it's not the Ten of Pentacles. There are not 10 Pentacles on the Eight of Pentacles, right? So it's like the Eight of Pentacles is good, but the Ten of Pentacles is better. So I almost feel like this is saying, it's like, sure, you can accomplish a lot on your own, but I also feel by doing things with other people, you can accomplish something much bigger, much greater, much better. So I feel in a lot of ways this is saying to let down your guard a little bit and to allow people to help you. I keep talking about it. I mean, you know, in the astrology in general, I don't think if we have a business or anything like that, that we necessarily have to have a business partner that gets money from us or anything like that. But what I would say is there are huge, huge benefits, I feel, over the next several years of having like almost like a mastermind group. And again, this doesn't have to cost money. This could be something where maybe you just have some friends who also have businesses and you kind of all work together and share ideas and things like that. There are going to be a lot of benefits in doing that for everybody. So, you know, if you have a business, this doesn't necessarily say they have to partner up, but it could say, you know, having people you work with would be very beneficial for you. And that's kind of like what I'm getting with this energy. For others, this is very clearly the need to take a leap of faith here, because you have the Fool, which is a card of taking a leap of faith, but the Two of Swords, she is sitting where she has always been. And there's new lands behind her, but she's like afraid that she's going to get hurt by these rocks in the water. So she needs to take a leap of faith. She needs to do something she's never done before. She could be fearing it. I feel like you could be fearing doing something new in your life because maybe you're afraid that you're going to get hurt, right? But this Fool is saying you have to take a leap of faith. And again, no matter which direction I take this reading, we go to the Nine of Cups in this diagonal, we go to the Ten of Pentacles, we go this way, we go to the Ten of Pentacles. It's like everything is heading towards the Ten of Pentacles. Everything is heading towards something that you are definitely prepared for, Libra. So there's like a lot of success coming in for you. I feel like some of you could be fearing in relationships that you won't find loyalty here is the word that's popping into my head. So maybe you, I mean, clearly I feel like you've experienced a lack of loyalty, but I feel like there's loyalty coming in for you here from a person, definitely a new person. They don't really show up here other than this King of Pentacles, but I feel like this King of Pentacles here, Libra, if you're looking for love, I feel like this is just a layer of their energy. So that's an interesting word, but I feel that it's just kind of like a part of them in a lot of ways. You have this By the Book card here. So I feel for a lot of you, like I said at the beginning of the reading, this last row is just saying something is going according to plan. So it's almost like a gift from the universe, because sometimes I think, you know, after a long time of things not working out, the universe kind of says, okay, here's a bone, and just let something work out. You have the Ten of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Nine of Cups here. This is like total wish fulfillment, happiness. This is a very good reading for you, Libra. I feel like there's a lot of success coming in for you in this last row. Total financial abundance, some sort of new beginning. The Magician is pointing down here. So let's clarify and see what he's pointing to. But let's see what we have for you, Libra. Thank you for being here, Libra. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising. And also feel free to drop a like on this video. Really appreciate all the support. But Libra, let's see what we have going on for you. You have the Ace of Pentacles, love it. This is a lot of success coming in for you. Remember, like I said here, there's like some sort of second chance coming in for you. You have the Death card here and the Devil. I feel like you've just, the reason, again, under this Eight of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Wands. The reason that you're putting up these boundaries is probably just due to past toxic situations. And again, this doesn't have to just be love. This could be like in work or in business or whatever. So you could be judging things based off of past experiences. You have the Sun here technically 3 times. You have the Sun, you have the Sun rising in the background here of the Death card between the 2 pillars that are on the moon, and then the Sun is at the Fool's back. For some of you, I feel like this is saying like you're ready for something, you're probably ready to just take a leap of faith. The Fool can represent like need to take a leap of faith. I do think it's interesting that the Sun is at the Fool's back. You have the Sun here, he's facing towards the Sun. It's almost like you're double checking to see if you're actually ready to have your 10 of Pentacles, whatever that is for you. 10 of Pentacles is like your dream life, basically, here, Libra. You have the 8 of Cups here. For some of you, there might be like some sacrifices that you have to make here. You know, to me, the 8 of Cups is a good card because you're walking towards the 9 of Cups. You're walking away from something that no longer serves you. The 8 of Cups can represent sadness, and it kind of represents fears as well because he doesn't know what he's walking towards. He can't see the future, but you're walking towards the 9 of Cups. So I wouldn't worry about that. 8 of Cups, I actually, as I always say, I do not consider the 8 of Cups to be a bad card. Like I said, it can represent some sadness because you're walking away from something, but it's like almost like you know it's the right thing to do. You have the 2 of Cups, boom, right there. You're walking towards happiness. And the Strength card could be a Leo coming in for some of you, for sure. It could be any sign. But Leo definitely shows up here strongly, and I feel like you've been very patient in the situation. The Strength card is also a card of loyalty, and I said that on the Fool card as well. So I feel for some of you, if you're looking for loyalty, again, clearly in a relationship, this is someone who wants to build and leave a legacy with you, with that 10 of Pentacles. So this would be kind of like a very significant situation coming in for you here, Libra. You have the King of Wands here, definitely a fire sign for sure. The 8 of Swords here, we'll see what that's about in just a second. And the Tower, there you go, I was talking about the Tower. The sudden revelation, sudden realization here. For some of you, I feel like you're surprising a person, you know, here. The Magician, again, is pointing to the Tower here. So I feel like you could be rocking someone else's foundation really here because they're probably stuck on you. A little bit of a like obsessive energy on the 8 of Swords. So let's see what that's about here, Libra. This is a very nice reading though, but let's see here. Judgment, somebody wants to return here, Libra, from the past. So they could, it just doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter because you're not, I feel like you're not going back to the past. Empress, still very attracted to you. And the Ace of Cups, yeah. I feel like you are very attractive at this time. For a lot of you, I feel like this could be one of those things where it's kind of, remember what I was saying earlier about this King of Pentacles. If this is a person, I feel like they have a lot of layers to them, and this is only one layer. I feel like maybe some of you could just be surprised that a certain person is attracted to you or wants to be with you here. For others, definitely clearly a love offer here. The Judgment card could be someone from the past, but again, I just don't feel that in your reading. I read intuitively, and I feel like it's clearly new love that's coming in for you based off of all the cards here. 2 of Swords, going towards something new. Fool, new beginning. Magician is very clearly a new beginning. And that 8 of Swords with the Tower is you setting yourself free from the past. It's choosing to have a Tower moment with the 8 of Cups here as well, Libra. So I think very clearly most of you, of course this is a general reading, but most of you I think are going to walk away from the past here. For others, this is like you're discovering your true purpose here. Yeah, you have the Building Blocks card. Like I said, you're a lot more prepared than you realize to have something that you're like kind of working on, or whatever you're building is what I'm trying to spit out here, Libra. You have the 10 of Wands wanting to pop out there, Libra. But let's clarify this last row. Chariot, major victory coming in for you here, Libra. You have the Moon. Like I said, you have the 2 pillars from the Moon on the Death card, and the World, major success coming in for you at this time. It's a really nice reading for you, Libra. In a lot of ways, I feel that, you know, there's need to believe that you deserve this right here, the 10 of Pentacles with the King of Wands, especially with the Empress and the Moon. It's like it's almost like you are hiding yourself here, Libra, with the Empress energy. And so I feel like you need to let it out. The Moon shows up right here as well on the 8 of Cups, and it's like you're walking towards the 10 of Pentacles and this King of Wands. For some of you, I'm wondering if this is like a time of uncertainty for you, where it's like you are choosing to walk away from a person, but you're just like uncertain if you should be doing that. I would say yes. 10 of Pentacles, King of Wands, are you kidding me? It's like you're walking towards your true purpose or your true person, whatever you want to call it. For others, this is just like an encouraging reading. I feel like something has a lot of potential here, and it's almost like you are, something is just going according to plan. Something is just working, whatever it is that you're doing, and I feel like that's going to be very encouraging to you. My only advice would be to keep the momentum going with the Chariot. Chariot is a card of momentum, but it could just say that, it basically says if something is working for you, don't get lazy. Double down on whatever is working, because it'll just make it work more, right? So I would, if something is working in business or in your your job. I would double down on it right now. I always tell people, it's like during these retrograde times, even though the retrograde is going to be over at the end of this month, it's over on the 20th, but I mean, we have the shadow basically until the end of the month, so, it's kind of like the whole month. But I always say during these retrogrades, it's like we might discover something in work or business. Maybe it doesn't work for a very long period of time. But if it works right now, that can be good enough, right? So I feel like for some of you, this is kind of saying double down on something. But it's a really nice reading. So thank you for watching, Libra. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you this month. And also feel free to like and subscribe. But thank you, Libra, and enjoy your month.